Welcome to Kenton Valley today. It's an exciting day. We're going to be doing our air pressure test. That's where we're going to get to find out how well have we sealed this building. I can't wait to see what the result come in at. We put a lot of effort in making sure that we get all our points sealed. We've used a lot of tape, as you can see. Let's check it out. The guys are about to set up their blower door test. It's going to be great.
You're just above 1 air change per hour.
That's not bad.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
So this is your first
Go.
Your first go. That's unheard of.
Unheard of.
Unheard of.
Tag team effort.
Wow.
Passive house is what? 0.6?
0.6.
0.6, yeah.
It's a different thing. This house has more volume than surface area. So if I went to a volume, you're under 1 air change on a volume basis, but Passive House calculates their volumes differently.
Okay.
So you're pretty close to the German Passive House standards. So,
wow.
Yeah, well done.
So we've just set the fan up, the guys are blowing it and going for it. And the first thing that we can see is that there's a little bit of leakage on our pipes because it's not connected yet, they're not full of water. So the guys from Suho have just gone around and taped up some of these pipes. Other than that, what we've found so far is that there's not a lot of air leakage on this build. So far it's looking like we've done a great job in all the sealing and tape work. The owner did the electrical and plumbing on this job. And one of the things that he's done is he's moved a lot of his points to internal walls. Anywhere that they penetrate out, we've put foam in. And then we've been very deliberate in the location where we've put them in the build to try to limit any kind of penetrations on the external barrier. So overall, we've really applied ourselves to do the best we can to make sure that we get a great result.
So you can just basically see here what we've done is taken the plans, created a model of what it looks like. So from this we can calculate the surface areas, the roof, the walls and the floor.
Yep.
So we're about 1.1 on the permeability level.
Yeah.
So Tom's just, because it was very at the lower end of the calibration scale, we're just going to run it with different rings and see what we're getting. Being that it's really tight, leakage is going to be difficult to find, but we'll get some smoke pens and we'll just work our way around looking for stuff. So anyone can have a play with this. It's not dangerous and it's not toxic and it can't damage anything, but you know, a sliding door will usually leak from this point. See how it's sucking out?
Yeah.
So see the smoke wants to go straight outside?
There's nothing we can do about that.
There isn't a lot you can do about sliding doors, but as a demonstration, that's what you're looking for. Where is the smoke being drawn to the fabric, the wall fabric? But at this pressure, I can tell you that's completely normal. There's nothing wrong with the sliding door. It's what you would expect. Yeah. In here, like obviously if we stand still, the smoke should just rise and go nowhere. Because in a airtight home, it's got nowhere to go. All right, I've looked around, it's really tight. There's nothing really. Looking at the smoke in this room, apart from in there, which I haven't been able to track it, if it's probably a very small leak, to be honest, and it's not making a huge difference. So the thing that's making the difference is sliding doors in this house, and they're probably equating from nearly 2/3 of the leakage, I would say. The rest of it is going to be little tiny leaks everywhere, and there's not much you can do about that. I can see you've done a lot of effort. So, yeah, great result. But I'm not going to be able to show you anything significant about seal to make it tighter. That's about it.
That's still good.
Really good. Yeah, really good result.
Like, what's that normal house air changes per hour?
Yeah.
Like, what is it? Do you know roughly?
Air changes per hour is 15.4.
Yeah, that was for a normal house.
Yeah, so they did a study in 2015, CSIRO. Yeah. And they did houses across the states, South Australia, Victoria, everywhere except Darwin, all the capital cities basically. Yeah. And the average was 15.4.
So what number have we hit?
We'll work that out.
We'll work it out.
I'm pretty sure very close to 1.
Very close to 1?
Yeah. 1.13.
1.13?
Yeah. So your air changes per hour, which relies on the volume calculation, is 1.05, 1.06. The permeability 1.14. So yeah, 1.1.
So the guys have done a great job of installing our internal Intello wrap from Proclima, and the idea of this barrier system is to stop the air leakage on this house. Now, the one area that we've found today that we have got leakages on all of our sliding doors, and there's nothing we can do about that, but we've still come up with a fantastic result of 1 air change an hour, which we can't even improve on, and the guys from Suho couldn't find anywhere that we could make an improvement. But it all comes back to budget, the cost versus the benefit ratio. We've spent $50,000 on these Rylock windows, and to get a result of 1 air change an hour, it's a fantastic result. The owners are wrapped. One other thing I'll just mention, you can start to see now, we've got our pipe work in for our HVAC system. So whenever we have an airtight building, obviously it's airtight, there's not going to be much fresh air, so we need to bring fresh air into the building, and it has a heat recovery unit that takes the stale air and it goes into a little exchange, and then it takes the fresh air back into the building. So we've got that being installed. So you can actually see now that in some of the locations around this building, we've got pipes with little red nozzles on them. That is basically the air intake for the system that's going to be installed on this place. So overall, the only way we could make this building better would be to upgrade our sliding doors and our windows to more expensive 100% airtight windows and doors. So, you know, the guys from Suho have basically said best air tightness they've seen so far in South Australia. So that's a proud result. We have used a lot of tape. I did order too much tape. What is your secret? I purchased way too much tape, and so we had tape to burn.
What is your secret? Find someone with OCD.
I've still got a lot of tape left over, so hopefully somebody chooses or decides to build another airtight home. We'd love to be involved. If this is something that interests you, please get in contact with us and we'll build you another airtight building.